Good morning. It is day 90 on trail. Day 88 and 89 was 0 days. I spent here in St Arnaud just resting my body after the Richmond Ranges and resting my leg, hoping for my injury to heal, and it has improved substantially, so I'm hitting the trail again. And St Arnaud is such a nice place to have a couple of 0 days, I tell you. It is just glorious. I had perfect weather, beautiful and sunny, nice and warm. Been out here swimming in the lake. It's just been glorious. But itching at the bit now, and now I want to get going again. So today I will be walking around the edge of the lake shore here, and then afternoon heading up the valley in the distance there. Hopefully get to John Tate Hut. Here's Lakehead Hut. Time for a quick break. Here's John Tate Hut. Time to put my feet up. Okay, here's a look around John Tate Hut. Pretty much the same layout as Lakehead Hut. Kitchen area over here, running water, that's nice. And the wood burner in the middle. Bunch of bunks, lots of bunks, lots of bunks. I'm going to grab this one over here. I'm the first one here, so there's another couple of people that are coming up the track behind me, so they'll be here in a wee while, so I have some company. But yeah, definitely going to stop here and rest up. I think it's only just gone 4, and yeah, but that's enough for today. I'll have a rest and tackle the climb to Upper Travers Hut and then up over the Travers Saddle tomorrow. Good morning. It is day 91 and I'm just leaving John Cool Hut 10 to 7 in the morning, and sky is overcast at the moment, but I think that is going to clear. Forecast was for heavy rain this afternoon, so yeah, hopefully I'm past the rivers by then and up on the tops at least, or coming down the other side. Anyway, we will see what happens. Been on a little side trip to see Travers Falls. Well worth it. Yeah, it's not far and pretty spectacular. The power of nature is evident here. Wouldn't want to be here on a bad day. Here's the old bridge, destroyed, and look how the power of the water has stripped the bark off the trunks of these trees. I've been thoroughly enjoying my walk this morning. This forest is beautiful. It's just, yeah, lovely trail, nice gradient, not too steep. Really enjoying it, and I'm enjoying the solitude today. So it's just me in the forest and the Travers River beside me, and the occasional South Island robin to keep me company. So yeah, it's beautiful. I'm just getting up into the cloud now. You might be able to see the mist around. So I don't think I'm too far away from the Upper Travers Hut. And I'll stop there for a break when I get there. Yes, this is definitely the path. And there's Upper Travers Hut in amongst the mist. Oh, I'm loving this. I feel like I'm really in the mountains now. The cloud is just lifting off Mount Travis. You can just see the summit up there. Yay! I made it to Travis Saddle. Woohoo! Well pleased with myself, that is for sure. That was a good climb, not too bad, but it was, yeah, straight up in places, but you get that. Oh yes, here we are at the cairn, top of the saddle. Well, I had a nice lunch break sheltering behind a rock up on the pass. It was very nice, but too cold to stay there for too long, and now the rain is setting in, so I need to get off here and get down into the shelter of the tree line. So big long descent down this valley and down into the cloud at the bottom there. Today has been absolutely fantastic, just a glorious day. Yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. But now I'm starting to get over it. It's raining persistently, and this downhill has just been going for hours, and I'm still only a little way through it. Yeah, so I'm getting tired, running out of energy, and I slipped a bit up the track and fell over and broke a pole, so that's a bit of a drama as well. So I'm not happy right at the moment, but that's a shame because it has been an absolutely fantastic day. Yeehaw! Here's Westerbein Hut. Thank goodness. Oh boy, I am munted. I'm beyond munted. Munted plus. It was that descent. Going up over the pass was fine, but coming down that descent just destroyed me. So here we are. I am going to get out of my wet clothes, hang it up to dry, have some dinner, and then sleep. Good morning, day 92, and just about to leave Westerbein Hut. Plan is still to just go to Blue Lake at this stage, although the weather is a bit mixed, a bit of blue sky, a bit of rain, so maybe if it clears I might push on over the top, but we'll see what happens. Look at this, my broken pole. Somebody had left another broken pole at the hut, so I managed to scrounge enough parts off that pole to assemble with my pole and make one complete pole. So I feel much better now. I'm complete again. Natural rock bivvy. Somebody's definitely camped under here. Time to stop for a rest, I think. We're going pretty hard out. And why not stop here when you've got a view like that? Yay, here's Blue Lake Hut. Here's the inside of Blue Lake Hut. I'm gonna stop here. So why is the hut called Blue Lake Hut, you might be wondering, and that is because it is situated right beside Blue Lake. And Blue Lake has the clearest water of any freshwater lake in the world, and that's been measured. And the reason is that up here, this hill you can see straight ahead there is a result of a big slip that came down from the mountains, I think on the left, and it blocked off the flow of the water. So now Lake Constance is up behind there, and the water from Lake Constance filters through all the scree and gravel in the slip and comes out super clean and clear and comes down into Blue Lake. Good morning, day 93 and about to leave Blue Lake Hut, and Bara caught up with me last night. She arrived in the hut, so we're heading up to the pass together, and this is where we're going, up into the mountains, up over the pass that way. This cloud has been chasing us up the valley. Been trying to stay in front of it, but I think we're going to lose the battle. Just spilling over into Lake Constance now. That cloud has given up chasing us now. I saw how fast we were powering up the slope, and it gave up the race. So we should have good views, I think, all day long. I think now we start going down again, down to the level of the lake. Just been coming up this nice flat little valley. It's been very nice walking. And now the moment of truth. Up the slope, all the way to that ridge line and then beyond. It's hard going, but we're making progress. Look at this. Well, that was a climb. It sure was. I'm not sure what the altitude gain there was, but we had about 886 to do in total today, and that was the bulk of it, just coming up here. But look at this view. It's all worth it. Hey, well done. I made it to Waiau Pass, the third highest point on the TA. Yes, you heard that right, third highest point. It's not the second highest point. The trail notes say it's second, and everybody on their blogs and things repeats that. It says it's the second, but it's actually the third. At 1870 metres, it's a whole 16 metres lower than Red Crater on the Tongariro crossing. So, sorry, Waiau Pass. It's the pass. But yeah, you got to face the facts. Third's still a good score. TA Trust, it's time to update the trail notes. It's just so nice being here in amongst all of these mountain peaks. They're just all around me, and I'm really feeling really sort of in amongst the mountains. This is such fun. Right, we're beginning the treacherous descent into the valley now. Time for some rock climbing, I think. And yet more climbing to do, so quite involved. But I'm so technical bit that we've done on trail, and this whole block here feels like it's moving. glad my rock climbing skills haven't deserted me completely. That was definitely the most technical section of the trail so far. Look at this. No, not that. This. 2,000 kilometers. Wow. It's a big milestone. I am so happy. 2,000 kilometers since I started means only 1,000 left to go. Or another way to look at it, it's only 1 megameter to go. That doesn't sound like much. Of course, you could always say that's 1 million meters to go. Yeah, that sounds like a bit more. I think that's enough maths for today. I'm just going to be happy with this. 2,000 kilometers. Is Caroline Creek Bivvy. Nice spot. Waiho Hut, a welcome sight. Absolutely epic day. I'm currently hiding inside my tent because got to the hut and the hut is full, so I had to set up a tent, and the sandflies here are just insane. There's about a gazillion of them inside here. I'm trying to slowly get rid of them. From looking at this leg, I was lucky that I thought to buy extra strapping tape in St Arnaud. Today was epic. It was absolutely outstanding day. It was just I can't put it into words. I got up in the morning and said goodbye to Blue Lake, and then saw Lake Constance, and the climb up to Waiho Pass was actually not all that bad, and the views were just spectacular. I just gobsmacking views. I just loved being up there. And the descent down wasn't that bad. Some good rock climbing on the way down, and walking down the river was beautiful. The last section from Waiho Forks to Waiho Hut was harder than expected. There was a lot of rock sidling and rock hopping and river crossing and all that sort of stuff. So that took a lot more work than I was expecting. But still, it was a nice track. And yeah, this is a highlight this day. It surely is. Yeah, it was wonderful. Good morning, it's day 94. Still at Waiho Hut, getting ready to leave. The day is beautiful, apart from the hordes of sandflies that invade this place. But it's clear blue sky. It's going to be a lovely day today. Looking forward to getting going. Now the thorny issue of Matagari. I've been thinking a lot today about the trail as a whole, about the whole journey. And I think that the reason for that is that up until now, most of the days have been fairly short and sharp, and there's been some sort of critical challenge involved in each of those days, and so I've been focused on each day at a time. But today, in general, being able to stretch my legs and walk at pace and so that's caused me to think a lot more about the, you know, the whole journey across the length of the South Island. So I don't know that that's a good thing, because it still seems pretty daunting, the whole challenge ahead of me. So I think I should try and resist that and think very much about each day at a time. Yay, there's Anne's hut. It's like a little house on the prairie. So we're settled into Anne Hut now. It's a nice modern hut. Very, very pleasant place. So should be a good night's sleep tonight. And yeah, today was a big day. It was fairly flat and fairly easy going, just walking along river flats. So it was easy to clock up the miles, but you know, to compensate, we pushed out the distance a little bit. So it was 26 k's, so pretty tired now. But we got here fairly early, so 3:30 still gives us time to dry out our tents and sleeping bags and stuff that got damp from last night. So that's all good. So we're just going to sit around and relax and put our feet up for a bit and have a relaxing afternoon. Good morning, day 95 I think, and about to leave Anne Hut, 7 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to head to Boyle Flat Hut at least, if not a bit further. We'll see how we feel when we get there. So should be a fairly cruisy day, relatively short. Goodbye little house on the prairie. So here is Anne Saddle at the impressive height of 1136 metres. Very nice trail today. Been climbing steadily, I suppose, and slowly from Anne Hut. It was only a climb of 240 odd metres over 7 k's, so not too difficult. A little short, sharp climb right at the end just to get the heart going. But here we are, and it's a lovely little spot. Time for a rest break, and then we will head down the other side of the saddle. Just coming off Anne Saddle and into a new valley system now, so we'll be going downhill, downstream for the rest of the day. So now we've got a nice little forest trail to go through. Lots of beach and lots of moss. Alright, had a lovely walk today. It was really nice, beautiful track. Bench track, which is just divine to walk on. It was just yeah, amazing. I really enjoyed it. And short walks. I've decided that I'm going to stop here at Boyle Flat Hut and stay the night here. It's a short day, it's only about 17 k's or something like that, but I've decided that it's another 13.5 k's through to Boyle Village. I was thinking about pushing on to there, but at this rate I wouldn't get there before they close, so there's no point in me doing that, so I might as well stop here and rest up. Good morning, it's day 96, just about to leave Boyle Flats Hut and heading to Boyle Village. So it should be a fairly cruisy day, it should be fairly flat, won't get wet feet apparently, and it's relatively short, 13.5 k's the sign says, so should be a cruisy day. More benched track today, very cruisy, easy to walk on. an eagle, too. Yeah, little kitty. And here's the bridge across the Boyle River. At the Boyle Outdoor Education Centre. Well, we had to leave the Boyle River Outdoor Education Centre and we discovered that New Zealand's gone back into red level setting because of COVID, so they're not taking anybody for accommodation. So we hung around as long as we could, long enough to charge up some devices and upload a few videos, so at least all was not lost. And just over the road there's a dock campsite here, so we're set up here. It's my little tent, and we'll camp here the night and then head into the Harper Pass section of the trail tomorrow. So ready to go. Well, I've got my supply box and I'm all set to go, so looking forward to it.